Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily, Monday Motivation. It's Des here, who's ready to attack a brand new week. Really looking forward to this week. As I've been saying recently, feeling really good about the things I do. Spoke a lot last week about the Great North Run. Didn't really shut up about it, did I? If you've not seen that vlog from Wednesday, do check it out. But as ever on a Monday, it's about using whatever we can, isn't it? So whilst that was fantastic and I revelled in it, and I got the absolutely most from it, I infused about it and spoke about it till the cows come home. This week, I've got a change of attention. Again, it's a running event. I've got the 40th Robin Hood Half Marathon. Something that means so much to me. Something that, it was my first half marathon. It was the place I met Kay. I'm an ambassador for the event. So it's a big part of all this running thing I do. And whilst DOdaily is not all about running, of course, it's trying to sort of just be out there, open, honest, relatable, realistic. Running gives me the opportunity to realise that what makes me happy, what makes me tick. And when there's a lot of it, I've said a lot in recent weeks that there's going to be a build-up. All these events have come back post-COVID. And that's fantastic as well, isn't it? There's no point sort of worrying the fact it's been moved or changed or this or that. We've complained, we've got fed up for so long about being locked up. Just noticed just a little bit recently, people have actually got used to the new normal, and kind of become a little bit non-committal, almost expecting things to change. There's definitely no need to be like that. We have to throw ourselves into everything we do. I'll be doing that with the Great North Run this week. Already been out today, doing a bit of work for DOdaily, trying to put something together for this week's Wednesday workout. So do check that out. Looking to do a kind of preview on the event. So really excited about that. But all that enthusiasm and positivity from before, what I'm carrying forward at the moment, whilst I'm feeling great anyway. And like I say, it's not all about winning. There's other things that are making me feel fantastic. And there's other things that I try to use to make me feel fantastic. Just having something I enjoy, which I can look forward to, which I can look back on, which I can share with others, is absolutely fantastic. Again, this week, that's going to play a really prominent part in what I do. But I make no apologies for that. I'm always talking about the things we need to find, and it's something different for everybody else. My thing's running, walking as well when I can't do that, but whatever it takes to make you feel enthusiastic and positive. And that's something I'm really sort of going to drill home this week. Because like I say, I've noticed with a lot of things, whether it be the running groups or the football, or even just going to the pub, there was an initial rush. People wanted to go and do it. And then I'm just finding people just sort of just not feeling it as much as they used to, perhaps feeling a little bit tired from everything that's come back. That's fair enough. We've got to sort of monitor that. We've got to stay on top of that. But we've also not got to sort of forget about it completely. These are the things that we was upset we didn't have. So when we can make the most of them, when we can do it, when we're in good form, when we're on top of things, keep doing the things you enjoy, and for me, like I say, it's running, it's activity, it's encouraging it, it's doing DOdaily. I've been speaking on a lot of different channels this past week. Something fairly new to me, something I'm not always that confident with. But the more I do it, the more I enjoy it. And again, it just helps me, doesn't it? It means working hard. It means putting out there, helping others, but I always talk about the importance of that, don't I? Trying to get on top of things. And all I really wanted to do today, there's no real strong message, and I just wanted to almost check in, on this sort of journey, this life journey, where I do try and talk about mental health in a really sort of, with a soft approach, I don't want to get into that technical stuff. I don't want to talk about what the doctor should be doing or this, that or the other. I want to sort of just live it like everybody else. I have my moments, I have my ups and downs. Even today, as much as I'm feeling good, there's moments of self-doubt, there's moments where I wonder whether I'm doing the right thing. but you have to keep putting yourself out there, don't you? I realised after Friday's DOdaily episode, it was actually my 365th. So whilst I do this every weekday, I've now done exactly a year's worth. And that's quite an achievement. Might not be for people looking in, but for me, I've actually done a year's worth of daily episodes, speaking, getting out my comfort zone, speaking about a tough subject, even though I do try and make it relatable and don't get involved too much. I just want you, I use myself as the example, when it, like I say, when it's good, when it's bad. So I don't put anybody on the spot, but it's still a tough one to crack, but I'll keep going on that. And the more and more I do it, the more and more I enjoy it. People leave nice comments, people say nice things. The vlog from the Great North Run, give it a shameless plug again. Again, that just shows that there's something there that people are interested in. So I can only keep getting better at that, can't I? And the more I do it, the more I enjoy it, the more I infuse, the more I'm positive about it, the better it's going to be, because you lose those inhibitions a little bit, don't you? And that's a perfect metaphor almost, really, going into these running events, because I've been speaking a lot recently about my injuries and things I've been carrying, knocks I've been carrying, and I had inhibitions. I was worrying, I was probably sort of thinking too much about injuries and not approaching things properly. On the other hand, letting that get me down, letting that sort of put me off the running. Whereas all of a sudden, by getting through that Great North Run, coming through it unscathed, I actually think I can run again, which is fantastic, because when I'm running, everything clicks into place. Everything sort of works out for me. I start eating properly, drinking properly, doing all the right things, making good decisions. And that's why I know it does so much for my mental health. So I thought it was worth mentioning that, Like I said, I don't even use the word mental health most days, but what I try to be is just let you know where I'm at with my thoughts, what I'm doing, how I can approach the week. We've got all the usual things in store, so it's going to be a busy one. It's going to be exactly how most weeks are, but tomorrow we've got the solidarity session where anybody can get involved in what we do. Check out the Do on his social media. You'll see all the links at the end of the video. Wednesday, we've got the Wednesday workout. Like I say, I'm working on something for that, for you to watch. Hopefully that'll inspire you. Not just to take up running, if it does, fantastic, but just to really infuse and be positive about what you do, and find what you love and do it as much as you can. On Thursday, it'll be the live questions and answers. If you've got any questions about anything I talk about, current affairs, mental health, running, activity, what I had for my tea, absolutely anything, I'm prepared to sort of put myself on the line. In the past, I've been really, really honest in answering the questions, And I've spoke about running. Last week's throwback, I answered a question about what my targets are for the rest of the year. So whether it's running or not, like I say, we talk about anything here. What are your targets for the final quarter of the year? What are you looking to do? If it is running, there's lots of things we look at all the time, whether it's a PB at this or completing this distance. I mentioned the fact I've got a couple of half marathons to kind of ease through before I push on to some later in the year. So what are your targets? Set a target, answer the question. I'll leave a comment, hopefully trying to sort of encourage you, add that little bit of accountability, but also inspire and motivate others around us. And then on Friday, it's Wake Up to Walk, where I'll be continuing my journey along the Robin Hood Way here in Nottinghamshire. Getting really, really deep into it now. Really high up in North Notts. As somebody from South Notts, it's difficult logistically. It's not that difficult to do it, that's the easy part. But getting up early on a Friday morning, to do that, to highlight the importance of walking, but to also highlight how we can really attack the day, by starting it, again, using that accountability, getting out in the fresh air, and it is fresh at the moment. It was really chilly last week. First day of autumn, it felt like. First time I was up that early to experience it. It got really warm as the day went on, but what a time to be out. I've realised autumn's my favourite time. So being up sort of in and around Sherwood Forest, Clumber Park, it looks absolutely stunning. There'll be more great pictures at the end of the video on Friday. And that's what it's all about. I'm just doing the things I enjoy. So through the activity, through talking through DOdaily, through talking to others on their YouTube channel, mainly about football, and then walking on a Friday, all the things that make me tick, give me that accountability every day. And that's what I try to do with the different daily motivations, is just help you sort of understand how we can use things to our advantage, even if we take them for granted a little bit sometimes. When you realise how important they are, that's all that matters. Like I say, just wanted to check in today, just let everyone know where I'm at. It's going to be a busy one. It's going to be full on. As the week goes on, I'm going to be looking forward to that next half marathon. First did it 6 years ago. This will be my 4th time. Missed one and then missed one with COVID, but it seems every other one's been particularly special. I'm sure you'll hear more about that throughout the week. Stay tuned, guys. Please like, share and subscribe. All the usual things. Trying to build this channel. It's taking a lot of time, but I'm prepared to put myself out there and give it a real go. All I want is people to understand that if we do the things we love, we'll be absolutely fine. Have a great week. Like me, if you're just doing it, I'm sure it'll all fall into place nicely. Until Tuesday training, just doing it.